What's up, BeBackGaming crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into Pieces of Me, a new indie puzzle adventure that's been flying under the radar. Is it a hidden gem that'll blow your mind, or just another forgettable title? I've sunk over 20 hours into this game, and I'm here to give you the full scoop. No sponsors, no fluff, just my honest thoughts. Stick around for the story, gameplay, visuals, and my final verdict. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the crew. Let's get into it. Let's start with the story, because Pieces of Me leans hard into its narrative. You play as Alex, a character piecing together fragmented memories after a mysterious accident. The game's vibe is super emotional, blending themes of loss, identity, and redemption. It's like a mix of What Remains of Edith Finch and Firewatch, but with a unique twist. I gotta say, the writing is surprisingly tight for an indie game. The dialogue feels natural, and the voice acting, while not perfect, hits the emotional beats. Without spoiling anything, there's a moment in Chapter 3 that legit gave me chills. But it's not all perfect. The pacing drags a bit in the middle, and some plot threads don't fully resolve. If you're into story-driven games, this'll hook you. But don't expect a masterpiece like The Last of Us. The story is told through environmental clues and these cool memory fragments you collect, which is a nice touch. It's not just a walking sim. It makes you think about what you're seeing and feeling. Now, let's talk gameplay. Pieces of Me is a puzzle adventure at its core. You're exploring these beautifully crafted environments, solving puzzles to unlock memories and progress the story. The puzzles range from environmental challenges like moving objects to open paths to more abstract brain teasers, like decoding patterns. The puzzles are a mixed bag. Some are super satisfying, like this one where you align like beams to reveal a hidden message, chef's kiss. But others feel a bit clunky, like the inventory system can be finicky. And there's this one section with a sliding block puzzle that made me want to eat my controller. It's not Portal levels of polish, but when it clicks, it's really fun. Exploration is a big part of the experience. The world feels alive, with little details like scattered notes and ambient sounds that pull you in. There's no combat, which I appreciated. It keeps the focus on the story and puzzles. But if you're looking for fast-paced action, this ain't it. Visually, Pieces of Me is a stunner for an indie game. The art style is this gorgeous blend of hand-painted textures and soft lighting, kinda like Journey meets Oxenfree. Each memory fragment you unlock shifts the world's aesthetic, which is such a cool touch. I played on a mid-range PC, and it ran smoothly, no crashes or major bugs, which is a win for an indie title. The character models are a bit basic, though don't expect God of War facial animations. The soundtrack, though, absolute banger. It's this haunting mix of piano and strings that perfectly matches the game's mood. I caught myself humming the main theme while editing this video. Sound design is on point too. The ambient noises like wine rustling or distant echoes make the world feel immersive. My only gripe, the voice acting can sound a bit uneven in quieter scenes, but it's not a deal breaker. Alright, let's break it down. Here's what I loved about Pieces of Me. Pro 1, the story is emotional and gripping, with some unforgettable moments. Pro 2, the visuals and soundtrack create an immersive vibe. Pro 3, puzzles are mostly creative and tie into the narrative well, but it's not perfect. Here's what holds it back. Con 1, pacing issues in the story can make it feel slow. Con 2, some puzzles are clunky or overly frustrating. Con 3, voice acting and character models could use more polish. Overall, it's a solid indie game that punches above its weight, but doesn't quite stick the landing in every area. So, is Pieces of Me worth your time? If you love story-driven indie games with a focus on puzzles and atmosphere, I'd say absolutely, especially if you can grab it on sale. It's not gonna dethrone Hollow Knight or Celeste as the indie goat, but it's a heartfelt experience that left me thinking about it long after the credits rolled. I'm giving Pieces of Me a 7.5 out of 10. It's a hidden gem with some rough edges, but for $15 to $20, it's worth checking out. Have you played Pieces of Me? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this review, give it a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. We've got more indie game reviews coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, crew. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.